Well, Chub, only got about an hour of sunshine left, but we ain't got that far to go nohow. That sure hits a spot.
Want another one?
No, thank you.
Say, I never seen you around here before. Where are you from?
Virginia City. My name's Horse Cartwright.
Oh, Sam.
Sam, happy to meet.
How long you gonna be here?
Oh, a week or 10 days. I'm over here to look at some horses that a fellow named Carter's got.
Oh, you come to the right place. He's sitting right around the corner alone.
Oh, thanks. Judge Carter?
Yes, what can I do for you?
My name's Horse Cartwright. I think you and my pa have been corresponding.
Oh, of course, the horses. Sit down, Mr. Cartwright.
I don't want to take up your time, but I did want to let you know I was in town.
Well, we'll just have a little drink, a little pleasure before we...
No, thank you, Mr. Carter. I ain't even got a hotel room yet.
Hotel room? I wouldn't hear about it. I got plenty of place out at my house.
Oh, I wouldn't want to impose on you. Hotel's fine.
I would consider it an insult if you did not accept my hospitality.
Then you got yourself a house guest.
Sam, bring another glass.
Just make a beer for me, Sam. Thank
Bring some beers. Another bottle of whiskey. By the light of the silver moon, ship, come on, again, we're come on back, come on back, come on back, Buffalo gal, we're coming right in there. Oh, better not do that. I found the house and I can find the key. Hey, what'd I tell you?
All right.
I can get up by myself.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. That stupid door wasn't even locked. I'm going to bed. Sarah, this is Mr. Cartwright.
How are you, ma'am?
She'll show you to your room. Buffalo Bill.
I guess there's never a dull moment when you work for a fellow like Mr. Carter, huh?
I don't work for him, Mr. Cartwright. I'm married to him. I'll get your room ready. You sure I can't fix you something? Some eggs or...
No, thanks, ma'am. I don't care for nothing, thank you. Miss Carter, I want to apologize for what happened last night.
No need, Mr. Cartwright.
Oh, I think there is.
Oh, well, let me give you some coffee.
You see, ma'am, I reckon it's sort of my fault. I reckon I ordered just a few too many drinks, that's all. Some fellas can hold their liquor better than others.
Don't make excuses for my husband, please. Last night was nothing new. If you hadn't have been with him, he wouldn't have come home at all.
Mine!
Oh, excuse me.
Give it! Give it! Give it!
Children, children!
I picked it up first. You did not.
Now, just a minute, you two. The fact of the matter is that this is my broom, and I left it outside. Now, Timmy, if you and Sally can play nicely together, I'll let you use it. How's that?
Thank you, Mom. Thank you. And I'll be careful that Timmy doesn't break it. Come back here! Come back! Come back!
It's hard to believe the things children manage to argue over.
Yeah, it sure is. I think I'll take a stroll out and take a look at some of the stock.
I'll call you when Josh gets up.
Thank you, ma'am. And thank you for the coffee, too.
You're welcome.
Well, hi, kids. Now, don't tell me. Let me guess. Your name must be Timmy, and you must be Sally, huh?
How did you know our names?
Well, it's sort of magic.
Well, we don't know magic, so you'll have to tell us your name.
All right. My name is Hoss.
Huh?
I said my name is Hoss.
That's a funny name.
Well, it's not my real name.
Why didn't you tell us your real name?
Well, it's sort of a nickname.
What's a nickname?
Well, it's a name they give you besides your real one.
Didn't they like your real name?
Well, I reckon they liked it all right, but you see, a nickname is sort of a... Well, let me explain it to you this way. You see, when I was born, I was such a big young'un that they decided they'd call me Hoss, because I was as big as a horse, see?
But you're not a horse. You're a people. Why didn't they call you a giant?
That's a good question. I'll have to ask my pa.
I wish I had one of those nicknames. I wish I had one of them, too.
Well, ask your pa. He'll give you one.
No, we better not.
Why?
'Cause our pa's sick. He falls down and everything, and we're not supposed to bother him.
Well, maybe one of these days he'll be better.
If you gave us a nickname, then we'd have one. Oh, yes, would you?
Why, all right. Let's see a minute. I know. Sally, I'll call you Princess because you're so pretty.
Oh, I like that. I don't want to be a prince.
Oh, no. I got a very special name for you. How's,
Little Hoss.
Huh?
Little Hoss, 'cause I'm gonna be big, but I'm not big yet.
Now, how did you guess what I was going to say?
Maybe it was magic.
I'm sure it was.
Come on, Sally, let's go tell Mom.
Morning. Well, you seen some of the horses? What do you think?
Well, I don't want to flatter you. I don't want that price going up.
I don't do business that way. A little flattered will get you everywhere with me.
Well, in that case, I'll tell you. Thus far, they're the finest looking bunch of animals I've ever seen in my life, bar none.
Good, but that's just a sample. It'll take 8 or 10 days to round up all the animals I want you to see.
Well, I got nothing but time.
That's good. A man ought to take his time picking good horses. Oh, excuse me, you want a drink?
No, thank you.
Just a little hair from the dog, hmm?
Josh, I don't want to bother you if you're busy, but the children are all ready.
Ready? Ready for what?
We had a picnic planned for today, you remember?
What do you mean, I remember? You think that's all I've got to think about today? Picnic? I'm running a ranch.
Well, yes, I know, Josh, but I just wondered if you could join us.
Look, if you two got plans, please go ahead with them. Don't mind me. I mean, I got nothing but time anyhow.
It would make the children so happy.
I told you I'm busy, Sarah. I have work in town. just like a woman, isn't it? Wants all the things money can buy, but can't understand why the husband has to work to get them. We'll have some of those other horses rounded up by tomorrow, and then we'll go out and take a look.
Well, I can't let all that fried chicken go to waste.
Oh, I took the liberty of hitching up our horses.
Oh, that was kind of you, but...
No, not kind. You don't know me very well, but when you mention fried chicken and picnics around horse cart rides, you got to figure on taking him with you.
I wonder what's keeping those children.
Sally, Timmy, come on. Oh, is Hoss coming, Mommy?
Yes, he is. Now, come on.
Oh, good.
Hurry up.
You bet we can. Jump in. Here we go. All aboard.
This is going to be fun, Mommy.
We'll have a ball. Shoot up.
Gently down the stream, merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
You rascals, you caught me.
Wait, we play one more.
Timmy, you've been saying that all afternoon. You're going to wear Mr. Cartwright out.
Hey, I'll tell you what, kids. Why don't you go find me a dragon, and then I'll help you catch it.
But there's not such thing as a dragon.
Why, sure there is. Haven't you ever seen a lizard?
Yes, but lizards are little and dragons are big.
That's right, but they're just baby dragons, ain't they?
Hey, that's right, Sally. Come on.
Oh, man, I'm tuckered out. I feel like I've been riding trail for a month.
I can imagine. You've been at it all afternoon.
Well, I didn't really want to quit. You see, I was winning.
Are you married, Mr. Cartwright?
No, ma'am.
I thought you might be. You have such a way with children. I thought you might have some of your own.
No. I want to. My pa talks about how much fun it was raising us boys, watching us learn, and I'd like for you to meet him sometime. I think you'd like him.
Well, if he's anything like his son, I know that I would. I haven't seen the children that happy in a long time. You've made quite an impression.
No. Leave it to a stranger to come along and spoil your young'uns, right?
Not always. The only other stranger they know is their father. I'm sorry. Guess I'm not much fun at picnics anymore. My husband wasn't always like this, you know. That was a silly thing to say, you know. How could you know? You're a stranger.
Well, sometimes it's easier to talk to strangers.
Josh was a fine man. He was so devoted to his children. He used to spoil them too much, but he loved them. Especially Michael.
Michael?
He was our oldest. Oh, what a beautiful boy. He'd steal your heart in a minute. He went everywhere with his father. Josh used to put him on the saddle in front of him, and they'd ride half the day. And then one morning, the horse stumbled. It was nobody's fault, but our son died that night. So did my husband. Now, you two are going to have to finish that milk and get to bed. You've been fooling for an hour, and it's late.
Can't we stay up just a little longer? Maybe Daddy will be home.
I told you your father might have to work late tonight.
Why does Daddy have to work late every night?
Because he has to. Now, hurry up and finish. It's way past your bedtime.
But I'm not tired. Me neither.
I'll tell you what. You two hurry up and finish, and I'll tuck you in bed, and I'll give you a dream to dream.
What's a dream to dream?
Well, come along with me, and I'll show you.
Good night, Mommy. Good night, Mommy.
Run along. Now, are you ready for that dream I promised you?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, shut your eyes. Real tight. Now, here's your dream. We can fly, really fly, just like great big birds. And we fly way up high in the sky to one of those great big fluffy white clouds. And when we get there, we find out that it's made out of marshmallow. And we can eat it. It's like candy. Then when we eat all of it we want, then we fly over to the next big white fluffy cloud. And when we get there, we find out that it's a great big soft pillow. And we lay down on it. And we go fast, fast asleep.
We didn't say our prayers. We have to say them before we get to go to sleep.
Doggone it, how come I didn't think of that? Sure you do.
Dear God, thank you for all the nice things we have. And please forgive us when we're bad because we don't mean it. And God, bless Mommy and Daddy. And please make Daddy feel good and not have to work so hard. Amen. Sally. Dear God, please bless our friend Haas and have him stay with us a long time. Amen. Good night, Haas. Good night, Haas. We'll dream our dream now.
Good night, sweethearts.
Good night.
That's quite a pair you got there.
Yes, they are. After the workout you gave them today, I think they'll sleep like logs.
Yeah, so will I.
I want to apologize again for my behavior today. I was feeling a little sorry for myself, I guess. I just wanted someone to feel sorry along with me.
Well, I reckon we all feel sorry for ourselves at one time or another. The main thing is not to make a habit of it. You know, being happy ain't that easy. You really got to work at it hard. I sound like my pa lecturing us boys.
No, you're right. It was so easy to be happy for so long. I guess I just never learned to work at it.
Well, it's never too late.
I wish I could believe that. For my husband's sake.
You could try.
Yes, but after all these years, it's not that easy.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be easy. I just said you could try. Well, it's getting late, and I got a lot of stock to look at tomorrow. I think I better turn in. Good night, ma'am.
Boss,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Good night, sir.
Good night.
Mighty fine-looking bunch of animals. I'd like that big chestnut mare. That big bay over there.
Cut them out and put them with the rest. That's all for today. We'll have the North herd in here in a couple of days. I think you'll like them even better.
Well, you're gonna have to go some beat this bunch.
I got some work to take care of in town, so see you bright and early day after tomorrow.
Just came back. He's been working all morning.
Yeah, your mom's right. I'm sort of tuckered out to play games. But I'll tell you what. I'm not too tuckered out to go fishing. You got poles?
You bet. They're out in the tool shed. Come on, Sally, let's go get them.
You really don't have to.
No, I don't have to, but we do. I mean, if you're going to cook the fish, you're going to have to help catch them.
Oh, but I...
No argument. Remember, I'm a guest.
I don't know the slightest thing about fishing.
Well, Sarah, them fish don't know nothing about that, do they? Come on, let's go.
All right, but I warned you.
And so, the poor little servant boy grew up one day to be the king. How'd you like that?
That was great, Hoss. That boy sure was brave to kill 2 giants.
Oh, boy, was he ever. Bet he was.
Can we hear a story about a princess? A story?
Children, it's late. You'd better be off to bed.
Good night, kids.
Good night. Good night, Hoss.
Bye, buddy. Bye, sweetie.
Well, does that do it for you?
Yep, sure does. You know, it's been tough decisions, all those good ones to choose from.
Well, I'm real happy you're pleased. I'm gonna go along with the drovers and get them in the corral, and I'll see you back at the house a little later.
Right.
Won't take long.
Oh, Hoss. I didn't even hear you come in. I was so busy. How'd everything go today?
Oh, fine. I just bought the finest bunch of horses I've ever seen in my life.
Did Josh come back with you?
No, he was going to round the rest of them up and then come on home later.
Good. That'll give me a chance to get everything ready.
Hey, boy, that smells good.
Beef stew used to be Josh's favorite.
Well, I'll guarantee it's mine. I just hope you made enough of it.
Don't worry, I did. Oh, I forgot to take the pie out of the oven.
You all right?
Oh, it's not too bad. Oh, that was silly of me.
Mrs. Carter, those hands are entirely too lovely to be grabbing a hot oven handle.
Oh, well, I haven't had a compliment like that in many a year, Mr. Cartwright.
I speak only the truth, ma'am, only the truth. I'll get it.
Excuse me, I'll better get dressed for dinner. How do I look?
Lovely. Absolutely lovely.
Thank you. It's all you're doing, you know.
Mine?
You told me to work at being happy. Well, a woman can't feel happy if she doesn't feel like a woman.
Well, in that event, you should be terribly happy.
I just hope Josh likes the way I look.
Well, if he doesn't, he's blind.
We got them all in the corral. Remember what I told you before? You're welcome to use my drovers if you want.
That's mighty generous of you, but once I send a telegraph to Paul, we'll have some fellows here in a day or two.
Suit yourself.
Josh, dinner's ready anytime you want.
I'm not hungry.
I made some beef stew.
I said I'm not hungry, Sarah.
Josh.
What is it, Sarah?
Nothing.
Well, I've got some paperwork to finish up. You make yourself at home.
Sarah.
He isn't blind. I just don't exist for him anymore. Oh, you know, it's funny. I was unhappy before you came here. But it was a different kind of unhappiness than I feel now. I guess I was just used to my life. It was the way things were, and that was that. Oh, I did so want him to look at me today.
Sarah, don't.
Mommy? What's the matter, Mommy?
Nothing, Timmy, nothing. Come on, you and Sally better have your supper.
Morning, Hans.
Oh, morning there, little horse.
You have a good dream last night?
Pretty good, why?
I didn't. I couldn't sleep. Mommy cried all night.
Yeah. Well, Timmy, all of us cry every once in a while, I reckon.
My daddy never does, 'cause he's a man.
Yeah. Hey, how come you're not out playing with Sally?
Oh, she's over at Patty Benson's house playing those silly girls' games.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hey, I got an idea. How come you and me don't go for a ride?
You mean it?
Come on. Well, little horse, why don't we pull up here and stop a minute? Let this old pony get a little rest. You know, it's kind of tough on him hauling two big fellas like you and me around all the time.
He's nice. What's his name?
Chubby?
Is that his real name or his nickname?
Well, he never did tell me his real name, so I just call him Chubby.
My pa won't let me have a horse, because of what happened to my brother.
Well, maybe you will one of these days, Johnny, when you get a little bit bigger. My pa wouldn't let me have one either till I got big.
You have a pa?
Sure, I got a pa.
Then he must really be big.
Yeah. He's big, all right.
Does your pa dream?
Sure, everybody does.
I don't mean just regular dreams. I mean happy dreams, like you gave us.
Yeah, he has those dreams, too. Why?
I was just wondering. I wish I could ride with you every day, Hoss.
So do I, little buddy. So do I. Maybe tomorrow we'll have some time.
How many times have I told you never to get on a horse? How many times?
Carter. Say, Atticus, Cartwright, this is my son.
I didn't mean anything, Hoss. I didn't.
I know that, son. Run on in the house with your mommy. Carter, you had no call to do that. I asked the boy to go for a ride with me. Now, if there's anything wrong with that, then it's my fault.
You have no right to tell me how to discipline my son.
I do until you start treating him like a son. Anybody can have a child, but that doesn't make him a father.
Pack your things and get out of my house tonight.
Come on, it's over.
You stop. In the name of heaven, stop!
Mommy!
Timmy, you go to your room.
What do you mean acting like that in front of the child?
What do I mean? Oh, how dare you say that to me? How dare you? It never seemed to bother you to stagger around drunk in front of your children day in and day out, never talking to them, never being a father to them. Michael wasn't your only child, you know, or did you forget that?
I told you never to mention my son's name!
Your son? I was his mother! Or did you forget that, too? I carried that child around inside of me. When he died, part of me died, too.
Well, if you feel so bad, why can't you understand the way I feel?
Because I can't! Because you have two children who need a father, and a wife who needs a husband. Oh, I just can't live with you anymore. Josh, I'm going to leave you. I'm taking the children and leaving.
That's nonsense. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, I do. I know exactly what I'm saying. We'll leave today.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Sarah, don't leave me.
It won't work, Josh. I don't feel sorry for you anymore. It's been too long. I'm tired. A stranger came into this house and gave your children more love and attention than you've given them in 4 years. For the first time in their lives, they know what it's like to have a father.
All right, you want to go? Go ahead. I just don't want to hear about it anymore. Cartwright's the cause of this, isn't he?
I'm leaving because I have to. Hoss. I've been looking for you.
I thought I'd take a little walk before I left.
So did I. I'm leaving, too. It won't work, Hoss. You said I should try, and I did. But it just won't work.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
What about the children?
Well, it won't be easy for them, I know. But the longer I wait, the harder it will be for them. They need someone who loves them.
What about you, Sarah? Hi, kids.
Hoss, can we come in?
Sure, come in.
We want to talk to you.
All right.
Mama said you were going to take us to town.
Well, your mama asked me to take you in the wagon, and I told her I would.
Daddy's not going, is he, Hoss?
No, honey, your daddy's not going.
Do you love Mommy?
Timmy, your mommy is a wonderful lady, and
You do love Mommy, don't you?
I love all of you.
We love you too, Hoss. That's why we know that you'll help us. You tell him. We didn't tell her the truth about Daddy. We didn't even tell God the truth because we didn't want God to be mad at him. Our Daddy's not sick. He drinks whiskey because he's sad. Mommy never told us, but we knew. He doesn't mean to be sad. He just forgot how to be happy. But you can help him, Hoss. Please give our Daddy a dream to dream.
I'll try.
Thank you, Hoss.
Here's a bank draft. I'll be leaving now. My drover should be here by tomorrow.
The horses are ready any time.
Is that all you got to say?
What else is there to say? You know, Cartwright, I've been sitting here for the past few hours trying to think of a way to stop my wife from leaving me. Everything from pleading with Sarah to fighting you, but neither one seems to make much sense. There's just no way to make someone love you.
Have you really tried, Carter?
No, I never tried. Not since Michael died. I suppose Sarah told you I killed my oldest son.
No, she told me it was an accident.
Yes, an accident, an accident. It could have happened to anyone, but it didn't happen to anyone. It happened to me. And the next... It seems like such a long time ago, but this morning it was only yesterday.
You know, it's been a long time for Sarah, too.
I know that. I'm not asking for forgiveness or sympathy, Cartwright.
Well, good. Because you ain't gonna get none here. For the last 4 years, you ain't been a father. You ain't been nothing. Nothing. You got a wife and 2 kids that need a lot of loving to make up for what you ain't give them.
These past 4 years have not been easy for me either.
Oh, come on, Carter. You ain't been suffering that guilt for yourself. You've been making Sarah and those kids suffer it. Let me tell you something. Destroying their love was no accident.
Get out of here.
You don't love Sarah. You're just afraid of being alone.
No, I'm not afraid of being alone, Cartwright. I've worked very hard at that for these past 4 years.
Yeah, and you're gonna keep working at it, aren't you? A man that loves his wife wouldn't sit back and watch another man take her away from him. You stay with that bottle. That's all you need, buddy.
Cartwright, I may not have Sarah anymore, but before you leave, you gotta know I love her.
Me and you gonna find out just how much, ain't we? Now we know. Sarah, can you come over a minute? I want to talk to you. Your husband and I just fought.
Was he all right?
He's all right. Sarah, I'm not taking you with me.
Why?
Because he loves you. And you love him.
You're wrong, Hoss.
Am I, Sarah? Then tell me you love me. It's as simple as that. Just look at me straight and say, I love you. No, Sarah, you need me. You've needed somebody for a long, long time, and it was just me that showed up. And Sarah, there's a lot of difference in needing and loving. It's wrong for 2 people to lie to each other, or themselves. I've been telling myself all along that you love me, and I reckon I knew all along that what you really loved was something that you used to see in Josh. And I think that he'll give you those things again, Sarah. Do you remember me telling you that people had to work hard at being happy? I think Josh is ready for that work now.
If only I could be sure.
If I weren't sure, I'd never leave here without you. Give him a chance.
time to go, Hoss?
No, little buddy, your mommy decided to stay here.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're all gonna stay here and all be together.
Oh, Hoss, you did it. We knew you could. You gave our daddy a dream.
Yeah, that's right. I gave him a dream. Now, if I were you two, I'd run in the house and see him because I think he might have a kiss for you. Come on. Run.
We love you.
I love you.